What was your verdict on that?
Probably mixed emotions for me, really. Quite frustrated. Never accept losing games, ever. But I think I can't fault the players' effort. The work rate, the game plan they stuck to, I thought worked really well. Big moments in big games, and you get the opportunity with a penalty. But even missing the penalty, I thought we reacted really well to that as well. I thought the players, the easy thing there to do, it's almost like Rangers getting a goal when the goalkeeper makes a save, and then the reaction for the players was excellent, getting at half time. And I thought that then led into the second half as well, and I thought if we'd got one, we could have went on and won the game. That's how it kind of felt when I was watching it. I felt that we created loads of chances, 18 shots, something like that. So I think, but we also need to make sure we try and take one of the chances, because you don't get as many as that often coming here.
You've seen it past, David, teams going under when they have a spell like that and the fans start to get up, but they can't be crowd right down again in the second half.
Absolutely, that's where the mixed emotion comes in, because everything we talked about before the game generally happened. I think fully expected Rangers to come out the traps flying. Positive result during the week in Europe. First game back at Ibrox, in front of 50,000. I know what it's like to come here. It's loud, it's intense. So we knew we had to weather that. I thought they'd done that really well, limited them to very few chances. And Lauren's goal was a worldie. And Joseph makes a really good save for us in the second half as well, when the game became a bit stretched, when we were going for it at that point. But I think then when you think about the chances we had as well, that's where the frustration comes in, because I honestly believe we deserve to get someone at least a point for that game.
Is that the next step in these games, when those big moments come your way, making sure they count?
Yeah, I think that's in every game. You can't have 5, 6, 7 chances to score a goal at times. You might only get one in games like this, so definitely learning from every game that you play in. But there's a lot of positives that we're going to take from that game as well. And I think the message to the players after the game was that listen, we never accept losing, but a lot of positives to take from it, and that's the benchmark now that we need to then take into all the games moving forward. I've said now numerous occasions about the group getting stronger, getting fitter, a lot of new players gelling together, and I think you're starting to see evidence of that now. There has been a progression in the performance levels, and we need to take that forward now. We can't just stop now. You need to keep pushing forward, because our attention quickly changes towards Motherwell next week.
You must have been encouraged by Junior's performance in his first start.
Yeah, I thought he was excellent. Everything I expected him to be. That he don't play the amount of games he's played at the level he's played at without having that ability on the ball, composure, but just his decision making at times as well. But then as the game starts to wear on, you obviously love to leave him on, but it starts to tire a little bit, and then you try and make a change to try and push on in the game. But I think to single anybody out would be harsh, I think, because of the effort that everybody put in. I thought they were excellent, and that's where I'm a bit frustrated, because I'm taking loads of positives and seem really positive right now, but ultimately we've lost the game, so it's not the result we wanted.
Your thoughts on it? Did you think it was a fairly nailed on one?
Listen, I think as soon as your arm's up there, I don't like the term natural, unnatural, all these things. I think the referees have got a really difficult job. I think it's a penalty because of where it is on the pitch and where the ball's going. Everyone would say, the goalie could save it off the back of it. You don't know he's going to save it. A lot of things can happen, so I think they make the right. It doesn't matter anyway. We missed the penalty, and you know what I mean. So I think I do think it is a penalty. I don't. The letter of the law is a red card, a yellow card. That then becomes another grey area again. So I think it is a penalty, but you need to take the chance. That's the other thing. From our point of view, we can only worry about things we can affect. We had the opportunity there for 12 yards to make it 1-1, which unfortunately we weren't able to do.
I know you weren't penalty taker yourself, but what do you mean?
Definitely not, no. There's a reason I was on the halfway line when penalties were getting taken. Now listen, I'm not going to criticise people that take penalties. As you've just said there, people that are confident enough to put their hand up and want to take it. You want your centre forward to be confident enough to go and take a penalty. If he could take it again, I'm sure he'd put his foot through it. One thing I would always say, make the goalkeeper make a save. That's the big thing. And if you do that, then credit to the goalie at times, because but like I say, it's a big moment in the game. But one thing I would say is the reaction for the players after that was fantastic, because you could have very easily went under there, because that is almost like Rangers scoring a goal at that point. So credit to everyone.